Welcome to this tutorial on building your own web research agent. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can build your own personalized web research agent where you get any kind of latest information of any topic you want to know about. You don't have to search the web to get the latest your personalized news now. You just have to build a research agent where you can get that data. So why we build a web research agent? The need for automation in research is that because data is too much overwhelming. If you go into any website right now and try to find the relevant information about your topic, you will be bombarded with lots of information like this website say that website say XYZ. So you have to uh, find the relevant information about your specific topic, which make it very tedious task. So you can build an agent for that also. Now it also an AI powered, so it streamline your process significantly. So you don't have to uh, summarize your data into short form. You just use AI to do that. So to build that kind of agent, you have to just follow three procedure. First, you have to set up a framework. You can use any framework. I'm using CrewAI to build a multi-agent framework here. So then you have to integrate API. You have to configure some API like Gemini API or some tools using which you can web scrape the latest information on the topic you want to search. And then you have to configure LLMs. So to make it AI power, you have to use some LLMs like Google Gemini for this tutorial, or you can use OpenAI or Llama, any model you prefer. So let's get to our code demo through Notebook. So now see the code demo of our web research agent. So this is the notebook I have created in which you can create your own web research agent and implement it. So there are a few steps you have to follow to create your own web research agent. Our first step is to download some libraries. These include CrewAI tools, Google Generative AI, Python.env. These are necessary to build a web research agent. I have already downloaded this library, so I have commented it. So let's get to our next step. Our next step is importing these libraries which we have downloaded and then load environment variable. Our environment variables are the API key, which are Gemini API key and the SerpAPI key. You can create a .env file and create a variable like these and store your API key. To get API key, I have created a README. You can check it here where you can get your API key in easy steps. So let's get to our next step. So our next step is initializing Gemini LLM. So we are going to initialize an LLM which will summarize our uh, all the web scraping data. So for that I'm using Gemini 2.0 Flash experimental model. As you can see, I am providing you with the API key and the temperature of 0.1. So the response will be very cold. So let's run this. Now our Gemini LLM is initialized. Now our next is to create a search tool. So this is the Surfer Dev tool which help us to extract data from web. Using this you can extract any data related to any topic. So I have provided it with the result of top 10 pages, country India, locality in location, uh, I language English. Sorry, language English. These are the variables you have to use. Now now our next step to create an AI agent. So our first agent will be a researcher agent which has the role of web research specialist. Its purpose is to search for recent stories on specific topic. A tool uses Serper dev tool for web searches, and configuration uses Gemini LLM for verbose output. Our next agent will be a summarizer agent, which role is a content summarizer. Its purpose is create concise summaries of research finding, and tool it uses only Gemini LLM. Configuration is verbose output enabled for monitoring progress. So here are our two agent weeks we have created and provided with the role, goal, and backstory. Provided it with the role, goal, backstory, tools, LLM. So a role for first agent is a web research specialist. Goal is search for top 5 most recent and relevant stories about topic. And the topic I have chosen is a common topic like latest AI breakthroughs. So you can change any topic you want to search about. Then there's a backstory I have added like expert at finding the latest news and development on any topic using advanced search tools. Here are tools, search tool. So search tool is this, the SerpAPI dev tool. So now the LLM I provided is Gemini LLM, verbose, true, and allow delegation. Now our second agent is a content summarizer, which create concise, well-structured summaries of research finding. Specialists and distill complex information into clear, engaging summaries. So it just have the task of summarizing the research based on these provided data by this agent. So now run this. Our agent created successfully. Now we have to define the task. So our research tasks include this description like search the web for top 5 most recent stories about topic which we have already decided. For each story collect title, source, key point, publication if available, and focus on the most recent and credible sources. Expected output, a structured list of top 5 stories with all relevant detail. So now our this task is complete, which is the research task. Then our summary task. So which is simple like create a formatted markdown summary of top 5 stories for each tag story. Provide a clear headline, concise 2-3 line summary. Highlight the key insight and the story. Format format the output as numbered list with clear section. So expected output will be a markdown format as mentioned. Now let's run this. Now let's execute our crew agent using CrewAI. So as you can see, I have created a crew and provided with the agents which are researcher and summarizer. The task include the research task and the summary task. And the process is the variable process or sequential. So first this task, then this, like that. I have a diagram for that also. Yeah, here is this diagram of our workflow. I have set up the SerpAPI tool and created a research agent, then a summarizer agent, then the researcher agent perform the research task and the summarizer agent perform the summary task. Then both of their tasks merge into crew and it execute the sequential process. It first researcher searches web, extract key information and pass to summarizer. Let's see in workflow. Like I have, let's run this. Our researcher has started, crew execution started. Now agent started. It is first doing the task of an agent web research specialist and the task which we have already provided. So now our agent is failing sometimes, like it is failed sometimes to use our tool, but still it's trying. Now it has gathered some data as you can see. Mm, now it has gathered some data related to our AI breakthrough. There are some. Here you can see its final answer. It has first extracted a title Artificial Intelligence News from Science Daily, source Science Daily, and keep on brain inspired AI breakthrough, making computers see more like human AI tool grounded in evidence. As you can see, these are the top 5 news it has discovered related to AI breakthrough. Now let's see in a well-structured format using content summarizer. As you can see, its task has been provided for converting this task into a structured format. So here is the Markdown. So now you can also see it in Markdown. So here is the end result of our agent. This is the in Markdown panel. So you can also create a read and dot markdown file for it and store it somewhere. I will show you how you can do it. I'm using the Markdown from a notebook to display our result. Here you can see this is the result of our web research agent. So with that, you can create an agent which will daily report you about top 5 or 10 topics about your favorite uh, hobbies or any special term you want to know.
If you'd like to explore practical resources and hands-on examples, we've created a dedicated GitHub repository. It's filled with cookbooks covering computer vision, AI agents, and more. Link is in description.